You know, I've done a lot of dash camera reviews, and the one that's in my daily driver, my Toyota Tundra, has been the Viofo A139 3-channel dash camera. And it's been in my Tundra for the last couple of years now. I'll put a link right up here to the original video of that review, but they sent me out their new one, and it is the A139 Pro 4K. So if the original, if I was so pleased with it, with its GPS and everything, and to keep it in my Tundra, I figured, well, this new Pro, what should I stick it in? Well, I'll stick it in old Betsy, my hot rod here, the Challenger. So let's see how good this one is, and will this one stay permanently mounted in the Challenger? Now, like I said, I've had the Viofo A139 3-channel in my truck for a few years now as my permanent dash camera. Why? Well, because of its great performance and the fact that it was a 3-channel which can cover the front, rear, and interior. This new A139 Pro 3-channel has an improved Sony Starvis 2 IMX678 8-megapixel image sensor with a larger 1/1.8-inch size for better video quality for the front camera, and it's capable of recording a true 4K at 24 frames per second. Now, I choose to lower the resolution down to 2K at 30 frames per second for the front camera, as less motion blur results in better readability of the license plates if needed. The rear camera records at 1080p 30 frames per second, and the interior camera records at 1080p 30 frames per second, but that's in black and white, and the interior camera also has 6 IR lights to illuminate the interior at night. This dash camera uses a super capacitor, which works at temperatures from 5 degrees Fahrenheit all the way up to 149 degrees Fahrenheit, has GPS data logging if you choose to enable that feature, which will embed that information into each video file. You can also have your speed logged onto the video in either kilometers per hour or, as in my case, miles per hour, and have the date and time embedded as well. Now, one cool feature about this is being able to name your dash camera. And as you see, I've named mine Challenger, and in my pickup truck, it's named Tundra. Now here's a photo of what all the contents are that come inside the box of this dash camera, and if you choose, you can also purchase a hardwire kit, which will turn this camera into a 24-hour video surveillance camera, and it will record at a lower bitrate and lower frames per second to save on video file space. Now, speaking of SD card, it can accept up to a 256 gigabyte SD card. Now, you know, I've never really been a huge fan on using apps on my phone, but I gotta say that the Viofo app is really great. It's very easy to navigate and to change settings on the fly. Now, this camera also has an HDR mode for those that prefer to have it. Well, enough of the specs. Let's get to some audio tests, daytime and nighttime footage, and I'll be back to share my final thoughts on whether it's going to stay in my Challenger or not. Okay, time to do a quick little audio test with the Viofo A139 Pro 4K 3-channel dash camera. Just to see how does it sound on the interior of the car. Can you make out the spoken words? Can you hear different noises inside? And is it clear and understandable? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if you were to do a car vlog, could you actually use this dash camera to do a car vlog? Because with it being a 3-channel, it's really nice, considering that you've got the forward facing, you've got rear facing, and then you've got the interior camera, which picks up everything, and it's also night vision as well. So at night, it's got the 6 IR lights that will turn on and illuminate everything on the interior. It does show it in black and white, but that's fine. You can still see detail. Well, hopefully the audio is really good on this, and to the next part of the video. I've got to say, I have covered a lot of dash cameras before, and this has been another home run for Viofo. And yes, this dash camera will now be the permanent dash camera in my Challenger from now on. After using this dash camera for the past 6 weeks, it has performed excellent, has very good audio, nighttime video, well, it's kind of on par with what the original A39 3-channel was. The interior video is great. Now, the rear video may look a little bit dark to you, but you have to keep in mind that the rear window in my Challenger has limo tint on it, so really any camera is going to look dark if you're trying to videotape out of it. So, is it worth it? Heck yeah. If you're looking for a dash camera that has built-in GPS, 3 channels, very good image quality, and if it fits inside your budget, this one definitely gets a 2 big thumbs up from me. Product links in the description below, and I'll see you in the next review.